Mass Psychology 101: How to Control, Influence, Manipulate, and Persuade a Group of People or Audience. Written by William Legend. Narrated by Doug Goodwin. Introduction. It's Friday night in a packed nightclub. The bass is pounding. The disco ball is twirling. This week, numerous terrorist acts have been broadcast from around the world, and everyone is weary of hearing about death and destruction. They're here to dance, drink, flirt, and have a good time. Half of the partygoers are dancing in stilettos or tight pants, and the other half are consuming cocktails and beers at twice the normal rate because of peer pressure and the half-off deal the club is offering tonight. Sometime around 1 a.m., one very drunk guy thinks it would be funny to shout, "Fire!" and see what happens. The only people who hear him over the pounding live music are his buddies, and they laugh. Then they all take turns shouting out natural disasters and then man-made disasters. It's like the penis game, but instead of shouting inane body parts, they're shouting politically charged phrases intended to scare people. Eventually, someone nearby hears something about terrorists and asks his buddy, "What's going on?" Before the theory can be crushed, it's circulating the club that the band playing for them is a front for a terrorist group, and everyone in the room is going crazy. Some people sneak out the door before anything terrible can happen. Some people are screaming. Others are throwing things at the band. By the time management realizes there's a problem, things are wildly out of control, and no one knows what's actually going on. Even the guys who had been shouting random stuff are afraid, because some people are throwing punches at them to get to the door and get out of the club. What began as a bit of fun has turned into something scary. Management calls the police, and the sirens add to the fear. The music is shut off. The disco ball is halted. The band is held in the break room. The hundreds of drunken partiers are kicked out. Even by the time the chaos has been eliminated, no one knows exactly what happened. What made the crowd go crazy? What were they suddenly afraid of? Can such a thing be prevented in the future? What is mass psychology? People behave and react differently to things in groups than they do as individuals. A guy at a club with his buddies is almost always going to feel more confident and be willing to try crazier things than the guy who came alone. By herself, Annie might never get the urge to take 8 shots in rapid succession and then go make out with strangers and dance on tabletops. But with her friends, she turns into a party animal, willing to take just about any suggestion thrown out there.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?